Hey guys, welcome back to Love and Life, your go-to spot for real talk on relationships and personal growth. Whether you're new here or you've been following along for a while, I'm glad you're tuning in, because today's topic is one that can seriously make or break your dating life. Today, I want to dig into something that way too many guys mess up, especially when they meet someone they're super interested in, idolizing her. Yeah, you heard me. Putting her high up on that pedestal like she's some kind of celebrity, as if she's living in a world above yours. Let's get real about why that's actually sabotaging your chances, and how to actually build something legit with someone special. Because if you want a relationship that's real, healthy, and lasting, you need to understand this dynamic. So let's say you just started talking to a girl you really like. Maybe she's gorgeous, smart, funny, whatever it is that's got you hooked. You're excited, your heart's racing, and you can't stop thinking about her. Suddenly, you're blowing up her phone, showering her with compliments, and basically treating her like she's a superstar, and you're her #1 fan. You might even find yourself rearranging your whole schedule just to be available for her, or going out of your way to do things you think will impress her. But here's the thing, when you treat her like a celebrity, she's gonna treat you like a fan. And trust me, no girl wants to date one of her fans. She wants a partner, not an admirer who's always putting her on a pedestal. She wants to date someone who sees her as an equal, not someone looking up at her from the crowd. She wants to feel like you're both in this together, not like she's constantly being watched or judged. A lot of guys fall into this trap thinking it'll win her over. They believe that if they just show her how much they adore her, she'll be flattered and want to be with them. But that's not how attraction works. But honestly, acting like she's on some higher level just makes things awkward. It creates a weird vibe where you're nervous, she feels pressure, and neither of you can relax or be yourselves. You're building this weird imbalance where she's the star of the show and you're just hoping she'll notice you in the audience. It's like you're not even in the same story together. You're just a background character in her life. That's not attractive, it's not real. And it's definitely not the foundation for any healthy, lasting relationship. Relationships thrive on balance, respect, and genuine connection, not on one person constantly chasing the other. Look, just because a girl is beautiful or charming doesn't mean she's better than you. You bring your own value to the table, and you deserve to be seen and respected for who you are. She's got flaws, insecurities, and bad days, just like anyone else. No one is perfect, and pretending she is only sets both of you up for disappointment. If you're only seeing the highlight reel, you're missing out on who she really is. Social media and first impressions can be deceiving. Real people have ups and downs, quirks, and struggles. By putting her on a pedestal, you're setting up all these unrealistic expectations. For her and for yourself. You're expecting her to be perfect, and you're expecting yourself to always be good enough to win her approval. And when she doesn't match up to that perfect image, you're only going to be disappointed. It's not fair to her, and it's not fair to you either. Now here's the real secret. The more you treat her like a regular person, the more she'll actually be attracted to you. When you're relaxed, confident, and authentic, you create space for a real connection to grow. When you're authentic, when you show vulnerability, when you talk to her like an equal, that's what builds attraction. That's what creates a real connection. It's about sharing your true self, not just trying to impress. Think about your best friendships. They're built on mutual respect, honesty, and a sense of fun. That's exactly what you want in a romantic relationship too. When you can laugh together, share your thoughts, and be open about your feelings, that's when things really click. So next time you catch yourself idolizing someone, pump the brakes. Remind yourself that she's just a person, and you're just as worthy of love and respect as she is. Treat her like a human being, not a prize to be won. Focus on getting to know her for who she really is, and let her get to know the real you too. Focus on building that mutual respect and trust. That's where the magic happens. That's how you create a relationship that's strong, supportive, and truly fulfilling for both of you. Thanks for tuning in to Love and Life. I hope this gave you something to think about, and maybe even a new perspective on how you approach dating and relationships. Remember, don't put her on a pedestal. Treat her like an equal and you'll both be way happier for it. Real love starts when you see each other as partners, not as fans and celebrities. Catch you in the next one. Until then, keep it real and keep growing.